Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel is a specialized version of the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG trading card game where you take a skill, a 20 card deck, and 3 monsters and 3 spell and trap cards zones, and then you play a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Just, boneless. You get these powerful skill cards in it, and it's actually a lot of fun to play and a lot of cards, very unique cards that have come to this format. However, the biggest thing about all these unique cards that are in this format, over 1,000 in total, is that there are cards that should be in the format that aren't. So in today's video, I want to go over top 5 cards that could be in Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel. I hope you all enjoy. Number 5 on our list is going to be Ultimate Tyranno. This is an Earth level 8 dinosaur effect monster with 3,000 attack points and 2,200 defense points, and it reads as follows. If this card's face-up attack position at the beginning of your battle phase, it must attack first, and attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Now, some of the reasons why I feel like this card could come to the Speed Duels is because it's a powerful dinosaur boss monster for the double evolution pill skill. This is a skill that, in my opinion, is really cool and really unique to the game because it takes after an actual TCG card, but we don't see any play with it because we don't have a good payoff. We have Dirac dinosaurs that don't do enough. We have Super Dino Beast or something like that, and it's just like those cards aren't doing anything for the format right now. But Ultimate Tyranno, on the other hand, is a powerhouse. He's a 3,000 beater, 2,200 defender. He has a decent effect, and he's just very, very powerful. Another reason why I think he should come is that he is not overpowered, and he easily loses to cards such as Zoma, Widespread Ruin, and Wall of Disruption. Battle Traps are his biggest weakness. He is forced to attack when he's in attack position, so Battle Traps are effectively one of the best cards to take him out. And Zoma the Spirit, I still think that's a big game winner for Speed Duels as a whole right now, so I think that this card just auto loses to cards like that. And then lastly it is a GX era monster. Ultimate Tyranno was a Hassleberry monster, and we haven't really gotten too many dinosaur monsters in the game outside of the recent Dirac support that we just got and the Water Dragon support monsters. And that's pretty much it. We haven't gotten generic dinosaurs, but I do personally think that Ultimate Tyranno could make a place in this format. Number 4 on our list is going to be Harpy Queen. This is a level 4 Wind Wing Beast effect monster with 1,900 attack points and 1,200 defense points. And it reads as follows. This card's name becomes Harpy Lady while on the field or in the graveyard. You can discard this card to the graveyard, add 1 Harpy's Hunting Ground from your deck to your hand. Now, here's the reasons why I think this card is good and why it can come to Speed Duels. Number 1 is that it searches Hunting Ground. This is the field spell. This is the bread and butter for the Harpy deck. This makes the deck playable. Harpy's Hunting Ground is a field spell card that says that all Wing Beast monsters on the field gain 200 attack points. Not only that, but when a Harpy monster is summoned to the field, target 1 spell or trap card on the field and destroy it. This is a mandatory effect. So Harpy Queen can just search that powerful field spell card that turns the Harpy deck on, and that's really, really nice. Not only that, it's another Harpy name. Right now in Speed Duels, we only have Harpy Lady 1, Harpy Lady 2, Harpy Lady 3, and Cyber Harpy Lady. Now, all 4 of those cards have one thing in common, and that is that they are all considered Harpy Lady while on the field, in the graveyard, and in the deck. They are always considered Harpy Lady, meaning you can only have 2 Harpy Lady 1 in your deck and 1 Harpy Lady or Cyber Harpy Lady, or 3 Harpy Lady 1 and no other Harpy Lady, 2 Cyber Harpy Lady and 1 Harpy Lady 2. It just, you get what I'm saying here. We can only play 3 of the Harpy Ladies in the current format, making the deck very inconsistent and unplayable. But with Harpy Lady Queen, we effectively go up to 6 copies of a Harpy name, which makes Alec and Egotist better, which makes Harpy Lady Sisters better. It just all in all becomes very good for the deck and for the format. And then the last reason is it has a decent stat line that rivals that of the current format. Right now, post Midterm Paradox, the biggest decks we are seeing are beatdown strategies. This brings into the beatdown skill, the I'm just going to attack skill, like decks that just summon out big monsters that can't really be dealt with, and Harpy Lady Queen with the field spell rivals that of Sidra or Cyber Dragon if you don't know what that means. And it just becomes similar in stats to that one monster and is able to either effectively crash that or effectively crash the Charging Knight Gaia without the field spell. So it's just a very good card that I think has room in this format. Number 3 on our list is going to be Destiny Hero Decider. This is a dark level 4 warrior effect monster with 1,600 attack and 1,000 defense, and it reads as follows. Level 6 or higher monsters your opponent controls cannot target this card for attacks. You can only use each of the following effects of Destiny Hero Decider once per duel. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can add a hero monster from your graveyard to your hand during the end phase of this turn. When a card or effect is activated that would inflict damage to you while this card is in your graveyard, quick effect, return this card to your hand from your graveyard, and if you do, make that effect damage to you 0. Now, why is this card good and why can't it come to speed duels? Number one, it's a beatdown floodgate for the current meta except for Sidra. So one of the biggest things we are seeing, as you know, is the Charging Knight Gaia and the Jinzo. The Cider pretty much becomes a wall to that kind of deck. It also is very good against the level 7 deck, which is seeing a little bit of rogue play right now. So just having this card in the deck to just say, hey, I'm a wall, you can't really attack over me, kind of puts a check on the beatdown type strategies going on right now. Next on our list is a slower paced generic hero support. That's a big thing that we're seeing from Konami right now when it comes to speed duels. They're releasing the slower paced cards. And I think Destiny Hero Decider is a generic hero card that can be put into Destiny Heroes, Elemental Heroes, and the newly upcoming Evil Heroes. But I think that this card in general is just very good for them because of the fact that it's so slow and it returns them during the end phase. And then lastly, another big reason why I want this card in speed duels, or think it should come, is because it checks burn decks. Yes, it's only once per duel, but it is a ability to stop Zoma of Spirits, which is definitely a game winner still in this format, to stop Nightmare Wheels, which is also very strong. Desk Koala is running around in the format right now. We're seeing a return of Blast Fear. Destiny Hero Decider pretty much just is one of those cards that effectively just can help you live through the burn damage at least once, and that's enough for me. Number 2 on our list is going to be Divine Wrath. Now, Divine Wrath is a counter trap card that reads as follows. When a monster effect is activated, discard 1 card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Now, why is this card good? It's because it's a generic counter trap with a decent cost. We don't really have a counter trap as good as this in the current format, and being able to discard 1 from hand, I feel like is enough to stop powerful monster effects from being able to activate. Without having any negates or anything, a lot of monsters are being able to run rampant, and it becomes problematic. Having a card like this is just a nice check for a lot of different decks. Now, it negates powerful monsters, like I said, such as Sapphire Pegasus, Volcanic Rocket, Giant Rat, Zombina. It's just a card that will stop a lot of effects right now that it's just like really nice to have. If you don't have the card in hand, then the card's not that good. So it's essentially just a 2-for-1 to negate and destroy a card. And in some cases, yes, that's good. And most cases, it's, not the best. And number 1 on our list is the all-time number 1 card I think should be coming to speed duels, or should be in speed duels in general, and I have no idea why it's not. It is Fissure. Fissure is a normal spell card that reads as follows. Destroy 1 face-up monster your opponent controls that has the lowest attack. Your choice if tied. This card was released all the way back in the TCG from the Legend of Blue Eyes LOB booster box. The first set that was ever released in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was a rare card in there. And it never got banned. It never got hit. It never got addressed or anything like that because it's not overpowered. Number 1 is that it's a generic monster removal card. All right, being able to remove a monster generically from any deck, like you can throw this at the 3 of in any deck, and you're able to remove a card that's problematic to you. It's very nice. It's a 1-for-1. It's not like you're getting any gains from this. It's just I'm trading my card for yours, and I think that's fine. I really do. And then it has no downsides, unlike Offerings to the Doomed, which says that you do not get a draw phase, but it is a quick play spell. You just get to destroy the monster your opponent controls with the lowest attack. And that's just the downside, I guess, is that it has to be the lowest attack, but it's not a real downside because it doesn't negatively affect you. And then lastly it's a better Hammer Shot. So Hammer Shot only affects face-up attack position monsters, and it can affect yourself as well. So Fissure is just the power creep version of Hammer Shot, in my opinion, for this format. I don't see any reason why we can't have this card. I think it's very powerful and very good, but I also don't think it's overpowered for the format in general. But what do you guys think? Is there any card on the list that you feel like can't come to speed duels, or is there any card that you want to see come to speed duels? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. But above all else, I want you all to have a great day. I'm Toxin Gaming, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.